Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another quick little video here. We've got the Johnny Lightning Import Heat MiJo exclusive. I don't know if it's really a series, but they did kind of release 3 cars at around the same time here, and 2 versions of each. Here's just a quick look at an example of packaging for the 1990 Honda CRX. These are all limited to 3,600, I believe. Little details in the freak facts there. Take a quick peek around the packaging. There it is. Very nice looking packaging. These are MiJo exclusives, so you're not going to find these in stores. You will find them at Hobby, the hobby dealer of your choice. My current hobby dealer of choice is these guys right here, SC Diecast. They are local to me in Wisconsin, so pretty cool. Like to support them. And so yeah, so check them out. I think they still have quite a few of these left, I would assume. And there we go. So let's get it right into it. We're going to start with the CRX. So there's 3 different castings and 2 versions of each casting. So we're going to look at 6 cars. So starting with the CRX, this one is in kind of a cool color blue. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Take a look at kind of the packaging here. So the packaging comes with like a card on the inside of it. So there's that. And then it also comes in with one of these like little kind of classic to Johnny Lightning, these little kind of collector cards, which they're kind of cool. I would never like really just collect the cards, you know, especially since I'm not a packaging collector, but there's some little artwork for you. It's kind of neat. And then obviously the reason why you buy these things is the car. Let's go ahead and pull it out. All right, so this CRX, I'm seeing something I like so far, definitely. And let me adjust my camera, I apologize here. All right, so this casting, it was really hit or miss with the way that the base was on here and how the wheels and axles aligned. Now, it does seem that this one doesn't have any issues whatsoever. The tires are rubber. The tooling itself is very well done. I think it's a very nice Johnny Lightning tooling. Now, just to show you an example of issue, so here is the one that was in the, what release was this in? Was it in a Street Freaks release? I think so. Import Heat. And how the back axle, how there's a lot of space in the wheel well. A lot of these suffered from this issue. Some of them looked a lot worse than others. This one's not so bad. This one's a bit better, but the base is definitely not on exactly straight. You get more gap back here than you do right here. But it seems the couple examples, or at least most of the ones I saw, especially with these rubber tires on them, the back axle looked good on almost all the examples that I looked at. So that is great. I'm really glad to see that they possibly have fixed the issue with this casting, at least for this version of it. So there is, I guess, I don't know, we can't really call them version A, version B, but this is the one in Tahitian green, which is kind of an interesting color, and I think it looks great. I love the wheels on it. I think those wheels are absolutely fantastic. So that is pretty cool. Dig it. And then the next one is in custom gloss gray, which gloss gray, I guess, is an interesting color. We'll go ahead and open up this guy. Again, comes with a little card. Tens of wheels, that's cool. Also, these wheels are licensed. That's kind of a neat touch. So we'll take a look at that. And here is the car. Again, I'm going to adjust this camera a little bit. Sorry, guys. And it appears, yeah, I mean, the gap looks good. There's not really much issue. The wheels are kind of cool. They got Bridgestone Potenza tires. And we got like a carbon fiber look on the hood, which looks pretty awesome. So that's an added bonus. Again, nice detail, and I think they did a great job with this. I think it's really good. So these MiJo exclusives, CRXs, I think are definitely a step above the ones that came out in the standard store release of this casting so far from round 2's Johnny Lightning. So there is those 2. Let's go ahead and move on to the next tooling, which is going to be the 2000 Honda Civic Custom. This one's in custom gloss black. There's the freak facts if you want to read them right there. Again, limited to 3,600, and again, packaged the same way here with a collector card. And then the car. There it is in gloss black. I was on the fence about picking these ones up. When I saw them in person, I'm like, the gloss black one looks really cool. And then I was like, well, since I'm going to get the gloss black one, I might as well get the others. One thing that's nice about this is it does have kind of a lowered stance, which is kind of cool. The wheels are, I mean, the tires are rubber on this one, of course. The detail is decent. I wouldn't say it is super awesome. The taillights are pretty basic. I mean, they're painted, so are the headlights are pretty basic as well. Definitely not as much detail as you'd like see in an auto road car, or, you know, obviously a green light that would have like lens detail. But I think overall this is kind of a cool little tooling. And obviously it hasn't been used much in the standard Johnny Lightnings. It looks like copyright date 2003 is probably when the tooling originally was out. There's your manufacture date, June 2018, round 2. And here is the black version. All right, so the next one is white. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it out here off camera. Show you that thing right there. And again, we get a carbon fiber hood on the white one. So that's cool. This one's got a little jammed up wheel, but I believe that is fixable maybe. Yep, there we go. Just had to move it around a little bit. So again, lowered stance, you can kind of see it a little better with these red rimmed tires. And so there it is. Same basic details. So you got basic headlight detail, basic taillight details. That's cool. The plate is actually different. EK for days and big power. That's pretty awesome that they gave it two different plates, both California plates, but two different ones. Now it's got me looking at the CRX real quick. That one did not have detailed plates, but pretty cool. I mean, this is a pretty cool little car. I think they did a good job on this one too. Again, it could have used a little bit more detail headlight taillight wise. It's not the greatest, but I think overall they released a black one and a white one. They complement each other, I think, pretty well. And they're MJ exclusives. I mean, usually MJ exclusives, you know, they're not necessarily a step above store release usually in quality, but they do cost more typically. And but a lot of times it is worth it. I mean, they do a good job. They do something pretty cool with these castings. So there is those two. And then finally, we're going to take a look at this last casting. This one I was really excited about. This is the Nissan 240 SX Custom. And if you want to take a quick look, there is your, ooh, that's cool. Replica is mildly customized. Front bumper and side skirts are from a JDM Nissan 180SX Type X. So that's cool. They have the JDM right on the packaging. So super black, MiJo exclusive. Again, limited to 3,600. Go ahead and take it off camera real quick just to pull it out. And there it is. The first thing, oh, here's the little card dealie, pretty neat. The first thing I noticed in this car was the wheels and tires. I thought looked really awesome with that red, like chromed red rim. And again, you get the Bridgestone Potenzas. I just thought that was really cool. Those tires look really cool. You got the defogger in the back. That's pretty awesome. You get some detail here. Pretty basic detail again with this 240 SKY, 240 Sky. And the stance is okay on this car. I was a little worried about it looking at it in the package. It's a little, well, you can kind of move these tires around, these axles here. It's a little crooked. It's a little bit lower on this side than it is on this side. Definitely looks better like that over there. But pretty cool. I dig this car. I think it's cool, and I think it's kind of a neat tooling. I don't think very many people do it, so in 1/64 scale, if anybody, I'm not sure, but Johnny Lightning did it, and here it is showing up again, now in a MiJo exclusive. There's also a 2-pack coming out with this tooling and the Skyline tooling in it. So there's that one. Now the one that really worried me actually is this next one. So this one's in ivory white. And there's a preview of it here. Looks pretty good there. And then here it is. Okay, so this one. Yeah, wheel well issues. Okay, so this is kind of a thing with these import heat cars. The stances suffered a bit. I mean, look at it from that angle. Wah, wah. But it's on a little crooked, of course, so it looks a little better at one angle than the other. I'm not sure if it's on. Yeah, this one is definitely on a little crooked. Just looking at it now, because you can see the base right there and how it barely comes out from the body. And on this side, you can see it comes out quite a bit more. So definitely the base is crooked. I'm trying to push it in a little bit. And actually, you can push it in. Maybe I'd be able to fix it. But I am definitely of the opinion that you should not have to fix your die-cast cars when you open them up. If you're, paying good money for them, you shouldn't have to fix them. There you go, clean S13. So different license plate, that is cool too. Overall, it is pretty cool. And I think I could definitely fix the stance on this one. I know you could just drill them apart and you could totally fix the stance on this one because it's a 2-rivet casting instead of the 1 rivet and clipping into the front like the CRX is, or whatever. CRX 1 rivet clips into the back. And let's see, is this a 2-rivet one too? Yeah, this one's a 2-rivet one as well. So if you needed to fix that, you could, but that one's got good stance anyway. But yeah, so this car, again, when you buy them, it's nice to be able to see them before actually picking them up, so you can pick one with good stance. But the problem is with these bases being on crooked from some of these die-cast manufacturers, which is very unfortunate, you won't know because it'll look one way in the package, and you flip it around once you actually open it up, and it will look another way. Wheels and tires look good on this one, though. They do. Definitely not as cool as this black one. This black one is way cooler than the white one, in my opinion. Stance is a lot better on this one anyway. It's easier too to get the stance to look better if the wheels are a little bigger, which they appear to be. I don't know if that's an optical illusion or not. The rim's definitely bigger. They'll look a little better. So anyway, so that is this casting. Out of all these, I mean, stance wise, I'm going with this one. And I wasn't even going to pick these up, but now that I got them, I think they are pretty darn cool. Definitely not a Honda guy, but these two little cars are kind of neat. Kind of a neat little example of that. Definitely dig this one. The CRX is pretty cool too. I am glad that the stance is good on both of the CRXs that I have here. So that is good news. This one may be a little wonked. This one is definitely golden, so that is pretty cool. So anyway, that's going to be it. So I just wanted to show these MiJo exclusive import heat series. You guys let me know what you think of them down in the comments below. Is this something you're going to go after and pick up? Again, if you want these, you can find them on eBay, or you can find them from your favorite hobby dealer. The one I'm talking about, SC Diecast, deals mostly on Facebook, so you kind of got to catch up with them on there. They're also on Instagram as well, and eBay, but I would say Facebook's probably the best place. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching another presentation. Hopefully you dug this one a little bit, and enjoy the rest of your day.